Hello. Okay, well, so the Oak Harbor Music Festival is this Friday, which is actually going to be a while after this video is published, but we are doing a lot. I did my whole setup, which I didn't film. I'm sorry that I didn't share that with you. It's in my living room and the lighting is terrible in there, so I just did it. And the way I'm planning on doing it is doing an L-shaped formation with my pegboards, which I'm going to show you my pegboards because something interesting happened during the Ren Fair, and I don't think I ever got around to sharing that with you. And so we're going to do that right now. So I'm going to be using both my pegboards right here for my display, and I'm only going to do an 8-foot table, and I'm going to do the L shape is what my plan is. That could change since we are on a sidewalk and part of our booth space is actually going to be reduced because we're on the sidewalk. Am I thrilled about it? No. And then there's a bush between me and my friend Wendy, which isn't that big of a deal, but it kind of impacts the way we are going to be doing our booth. So with all that said, let me just show you how I have my pegboard set up, and this is what my plan is for the music festival. And of course there's Zola. She's knocking over my camera as always. Okay, all right, let me show you. Okay, so here is one, and this one is going to be all of my bookmarks. So I've got all of my bookmarks, my magnetic bookmarks, all on one side, and then on this side I have all of my traditional bookmarks. So this is what it's going to look like overall for this pegboard display. And then I've got my stickers, but I gotta move that real quick, so just give me a second. And then I have, this is my sticker board display, and then I'm also going to have my keychains on the sides and some of the magnets. You can see I have a lot of stickers, all kinds. And I've designed some new ones that I haven't shared with you guys. I actually did film the process of me making them, but I just haven't shared it. And so on this side, more keychains and then magnets. I'm making another one right now. And then I've got my, these are my table trays for my painted stones. So this is what I've got. The ones that are missing spots are the ones that I'm still working on finishing, but this is everything that I'm gonna have for this display. It's going to be pretty low-key. All right, so what I was going to say is that you can see that I have these shelves here. And originally in my other video, hold on, we gotta turn down the iOS because I look blown out. There we go. So, oh my gosh, this cat. If it's not my kids, it's the cat. I'm telling you. At the Ren Fair, I had these shelves that were originally held on by like Velcro. And what happened is the adhesive on the Velcro was melting. It melted at the event and my shelving was coming off. But luckily in my windproof kit, which I will make a special video of all the things that I use for my windproofing, just so you guys have an idea of something that you can have for yourselves. So with that said, I had zip ties, like long zip ties that I get from the Dollar Tree, and because they have holes on the back, I actually ended up doing zip ties. You can kind of see it. Hold on, let me just show you. Okay. So I had to zip tie them onto my pegboard. I don't know why we're having issues focusing. Okay, so see this? So this is the top one. This is the most visible one. And so what I did, because on the back of these, it has like a screw-in hole. So I just zip tied them. And you know what? I don't know why I didn't think about this before. And then here's another one. And because I could easily take them off, move them around if I want to in the future, it makes everything so much, it makes it customizable, right? So the only bad thing is that we got to be really careful transporting it. Of course, I automatically think of my father. God love him. But because we're not taking these shelvings off right now because this just works better. But yeah, so that was fun because the adhesive, because this is the Velcro. Sorry, my windows. But this is the Velcro, and it just started melting during my event. So this is what we had to do to, thank goodness I had a backup at the market with me for my wind control. So it all worked out, but I haven't taken these off since the Renaissance Fair. Okay, so what is the plan today? Well, I am working on finishing up some of my bag charms. So this is one that I did this morning. I had to order some more of these hooks off of Amazon. Thankfully, they'll be here tomorrow. So I'm going to be working on that and working on doing the finishing on the stones and have those done this weekend. That is like the complete. So that is the overall plan for today. I would like to make some more stickers and some more magnetic bookmarks because I have to restock a few. So we don't have any empty spaces. So we've got a few of those. So that is going to be the plan. My mother, thankfully, the angel that she is taking care of my girls for the weekend. So then I can focus on this because I also work full time and, you know, it is what it is. So you can sometimes just be a complete pain in my rear. There she is. All right. Let's get to work and get a lot done. And then later on we are going to make a trip to Walmart because I need some more clips for windproofing that I may or may not need. And then I will show you that too. I don't know, you tell me if you would like me to do a video of what I use for windproofing when it comes to my events. Let me know. I would be happy to do that. Just leave it in the comments. I would appreciate it. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. If you're new here, hi, I'm Shelly. If you made it here this far with listening to me gab, I'm Shelly. I am a part-time mandala artist. I do dot mandalas, digital art mandalas. I do everything myself. I draw, I paint, everything is done by me, not by AI. So let's get into it. I have finished quite a bit of the mushroom bag charms, and I'm gonna have to wait to finish my acorns because I had to order some hardware, which should be hopefully arriving tomorrow. Now, since we're kind of in this in-between state of like waiting to seal stuff, waiting for paint to dry, we need to make some more magnetic bookmarks and some stickers. So I gotta clean off this giant mess that's over here first before I can even start trying to tackle something like that. So let's get busy cleaning up this mess. Zola, my companion here, is enjoying looking out the window. Okay, let's get that going. Okay, so apparently I am completely on my own tonight. I forgot that my husband is actually meeting up with a friend. I had to go make a quick trip to Walmart, and oh my gosh, it was like so busy. So I wasn't able to do any filming because I'm kind of like a shy filmer, but I'm getting a new camera that will help me with like POV shots and things like that. So let's raise you up a little bit because I don't think you quite want to see my forehead. Oh, there's my pegboard. So I had to go get some photo paper because I just used my last sheet making these guys. So now I've got my cardstock and then this, and then I'm putting these little hooks so I can put them right there. But yeah, it was like super busy. So I went there once, hoping to get the little clothespin. I bet you I probably put it in my windproof bag already. Because if it's windy, those guys are just gonna blow right off. So I had to buy, I have some like miniature, not like the full size. Well, I was hoping to be able to show you, so hold on. So it's not like the full size ones, it's actually just a little bit smaller, and it fits perfectly on there to keep those guys from flying off. So that's just another thing that I use to keep my stuff from flying away when I'm at markets, because where I live, sometimes it gets really windy and I just have to be ready for that. So, so right now I'm just working on that. We're gonna cut out and do some more magnetic bookmarks. My goal is for me to get completely stocked up on everything. So then, because what typically happens is whenever I do markets and it's like multiple days, I'm frantically making more stuff to make sure that nothing looks not full. So that is what we are going to be doing this afternoon. So So I'm not sure if I should even waste the time, but the biggest thing is that I want to make sure that I have enough inventory where I am not worried about making more stuff. I probably need to make more of like the touristy things. And when I say that, like Whidbey Island, Deception Pass stickers, you know, things that people that aren't from here would typically buy. And since this market is a it's a 3-day market. 3-day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, 3 days. Oh my gosh. Friday, I don't really know if I can count as a full day because Friday we are supposed to be open at 5 and we don't close until 8. But I don't know. We will see. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we don't open until 11, I think it is. But I'll probably get there like 10, get myself all situated. But I'll definitely get up and take care of my dog because my husband's going to be out with my daughters at a soccer tournament. So poor Jax is going to be locked up a lot. Anyway, just a lot, guys. Okay, we are gonna make some more stuff. Luckily, I have everything already set up. My printer's doing what it's supposed to be doing for now, but let's keep packing, and then I gotta make myself dinner at some point. So this vlog is probably gonna be a little long because I feel like I'm doing the most work right now. Okay, all right. I'll chat with you guys later. Bye. Okay, it is time to go make myself some dinner. I did the trees mandala. Yeah. Make myself some butter chicken and rice. So we're gonna go make some dinner. All right. While that's cooking up, so what I am making, there we go. What I'm making is butter chicken, and so this, I got this at Walmart, and it's a simmering sauce, and it's like a super easy dinner to make. So I'm making it for me tonight, but we're gonna be having leftovers of it throughout the rest of the week with the girls and Alan. But it's so good. And then Alan brings home naan from Safeway, and that's what, this is so good. It's so easy. All I have to do is cook the chicken, dump the stuff in there, let it simmer for, let's see here, 15 minutes, and then you have rice, and it's done. Yeah, really good. Strongly suggest. Great stuff.
On the side of the bed is the same options.
seen Jax in quite some time. Here he is. Big boy is 10 months old now. 10 months. So now we're gonna feed you. You ready to eat? Yeah. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay. I'd put the camera down, but if I do, it's going to scare him. So I'm not going to do that and continue to simmer my food, and it'll be almost dinner time. So this is the naan that normally he gets the garlic one, so I'm surprised that he got the original one, but it's so good with this. So we're just gonna have like a little bit because we're already having some good amount of rice. So, and I think maybe after dinner and I'm done working for today, I might go and treat myself and get myself some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. So we'll see. I'm telling you, this is such a quick and easy meal for your family. So easy to make and so delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, kind of backlit from the sun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so last night I worked until about like 8:30 making stuff, and so this morning, since it's cooler in the morning, it's been kind of hot, so I had to make sure to get Jax out for a walk this morning for sure. And then this morning I did spend some time making stickers and finishing up all the bookmarks. I'm done with the magnetic bookmarks. Whatever's there is going to be there. So okay, we're gonna go over to the park over here and I'm gonna throw the ball with Jax. So I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back home, freshly showered, because whenever I do any kind of like extra exercise, I'm at that age now where I just sweat. It's terrible. Anyway, we have been doing so much. Again, I am so grateful for my mom who is willing to watch my kids, because I just did so much work yesterday, and really, I'm sorry, like after dinner, I was like, there is like a creative mode that people get in, and you just the flow. It's called flow, creative flow. And so when you're in the middle of it, it's just like hard for me to stop and record. So here, let me show you my pegboard so far, and then I will also show you what I'm making right now. Here she is. Okay, we had, I was like completely out of the Orca Galaxy one, and what my goal is like, it's not going to be overflowing. I'm going to actually have some that are going to be off to the side, so it's not overflowing, but I did want to make sure that I had enough in stock. I'm probably not going to make any more of these guys. These guys, I think when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not going to make any more because they didn't sell very well. But yeah, so But I do want to mention, like, even though I have all these things and it's for an event, I do have an Etsy shop, and if you want to purchase any of them, they are available on there. I always have a link in the description of all my videos. So if there's anything that you're interested, it's always available on my Etsy shop. I can restock these more than I can restock like the paintings and stuff. Anyway, okay, so I had to make some more of these guys because I was completely out, and I'm in the process of making these, which is like the crescent moons, because I sold out of those, so I definitely had to restock. Oh my gosh, my cat is just like, anyway. Okay, so now we are in the process of restocking stickers. I had to restock my little dragon here because I was completely out of those. And then I think that's gonna be it. And then I can get focused back on to doing the beading and stuff because my hardware is supposed to be in today. Whew, okay. It's just so much. And oh my gosh, this cat is going to be like the death of me. I'm telling you, she's a good girl, but man, when she's like, when I want attention, you need to pay attention to me, which can be very frustrating. So we're just gonna work on making more of these awesome stickers, and yeah, we'll just go from there, see how it goes. All right, let's get to work, shall we? All right, quick check-in. All right, so I made a Oak Harbor Music Festival sticker. Like, this is a special sticker that I make for events. I did the same thing with the Renaissance Fair, which is this right here. These are very limited. I was having issues getting it from Procreate over to my email to download it onto Cricut Design Space, but I don't know what's going on. Normally I'm able to do that, and for some reason I wasn't. So I had to download it as a PDF onto my tablet, then attach it to an email, and then I was able to download it onto my computer to get it on Cricut Design Space. Why is that happening? I have no idea, but the challenges that come along, I was having printer issues yesterday, which I did not mention. And I'm very curious to see how these come out. So hold on, I'm gonna turn my camera and you can watch it print out. Interesting. I'm not sure what I think about that. Kind of looks flat. Why does it look so flat? I don't know. wonder if I printed it on the wrong side. That could be a possibility. Nope, so it's on the right side. Okay, so here it is. But man, it looks kind of really flat. Okay, I gotta go in Procreate and fix this because this just not look the best. Okay. Okay, all right guys, I think I'm going to sign this vlog off here. Mostly because I think this one might be a little bit long, I'm not sure. But the next vlog is going to be a market vlog. And that is just gonna be me. I'm going to be showing you my whole setup for the whole weekend and everything. So I'm really excited to share that with you, and hopefully my new camera will come in this week and I'll be able to do POV and actually show you my setup. So I'll do POV and I'll probably set up my Osmo Pocket 3 up somewhere. I don't know, we'll see what I can do. But I'm really excited to provide you some different footage for this fair. But I'm very excited. I feel not as stressed as I normally am. I'm stressed, but for different reasons. That has to do with my full-time job, but it'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, all right, guys. Well, keep creating and growing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.